Hey guys, welcome back to Self-Care Sundays, where I pull a couple of self-care cards and we find out the self-care that we need for the week. I pray that these cards are clear, meaning all energies, and that they are connected to the divine light, and have the purest and highest intentions for every and all who see this. Thanks for coming to my channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if this message resonates with you, or you know someone that needs to receive this message, please share this video with them. So with that, let's see what we need this week. What self-care? I like those. Any other self-care needs? Alright, so there's a few things we got to do this week. Let's get into them. I don't want this video to be too long, but we got about 7 cards that we got to go through. I'm going to give you the affirmation and the journal prompt to go along with each card, and my interpretation of what would be good, or what are some good ways to care for yourself in this way from the card. So the first card that came out was Build Strength. There are many ways that you can build your strength. There is mental strength, spiritual strength, emotional strength, physical strength. I can't remember if I said that, but work on building the strength in all areas of your life, not just physically. That's why her third eye is open on the card, because you can build the strength within your intuition so that you are highly connected with yourself and all of the things that you need. The mantra for Build Strength is, I am strong. My body, mind, and spirit are resilient. The journal prompt is, what makes you feel strong? What gives you the feeling that you are strong and that you can do anything, that you're resilient, that you are going to push through and push past any obstacles or anything that may be in your way? What are the things that make you feel your most powerful? And make sure that you start incorporating those things into your daily, weekly, and monthly routines. The next card that came out was Dance. And this can be any kind of dancing, just freaking dance. In the self-care 30-day challenge, one of the challenges is to dance in any form that you feel is good for you. I wanted to try belly dancing, and I might even do a live where I share the video and do it with you guys of a belly dancing video. You can do belly dancing, salsa, hip hop, whatever kind of dancing you like, whatever gets your body moving and you just into your body and out of your head. The journal prompt for dance is, I feel empowered to express myself through movement, embracing my unique dance style. You are unique, and the dance that you choose has a unique expression of you, if that makes sense. It expresses your needs, wants, and abilities, and talents, and passions very uniquely. So pay attention to which style of dance you choose to do, and ask yourself why you chose that style of dance and what connections you may have to it. The journal prompt for dance is, do you feel comfortable dancing? If yes, what style of dance makes you feel most radiant and best expresses you? If no, why do you feel uncomfortable? And how do you think you could work through this discomfort? That's a good one. I used to feel uncomfortable dancing, especially in front of people. But I've come more into loving myself and loving my light, and now I'm not as uncomfortable with dancing in front of people. And usually the things that makes you most uncomfortable about dancing and dancing period is some of the things that are stopping you from living your best life anyway. So you can work through those things. You can work through the things that are stopping you from living your best life and achieving the goals that you want out of life. This one is sweet treat. I love sweet treats, and we had sweet treats all week. I made sweet potato pie. I bought banana pudding and a cupcake from this small business that was at my daughter's school for her fall festival. It was so delicious. Treat yourself. You deserve treats, and you deserve to have those special times with and for yourself where you have, what do you call it? Where you have something that makes you feel good, that brings you some type of joy. It reminds you of how sweet life is. The mantra for sweet treat is, life is sweet to me. The journal prompt is, what is your favorite food to indulge in? What does it remind you of, and how does it make you feel? Always remember to pay attention to how all of these things are making you feel when you do them, whether it's good or bad, because it's bringing up things that you need to pay attention to, either positively or negatively. If it's bringing up positive things, focus on those things, because that means it makes you feel good, and it is going to help you push forward and renew your spirit when you're feeling low. And if you pay attention to things, if it makes you feel negatively, you can work through those negative feelings, because a lot of times those are the things that are stopping us from being resilient and pushing towards our highest and greatest good. The next card is intuition. Connecting to your higher self and your intuition is one of the most important things that you can do in your life right now. It just is. Your higher self knows all. Your intuition is what connects you to your higher self and gives you those little hints to go do these little activities that lead you to the bigger things that you said you wanted. And of course it's not going to be, oh, one time I followed my intuition and, oh, I found this great thing. No, it's going to be, oh, I did this little thing that led me to this little thing that led me to this little thing that led me to this and this and this and this, and oh my God, I'm living in a completely new life now because I followed all these little small things. Or, oh my God, I followed my intuition and I missed this major thing that could have been super harmful to me or my family, but I followed my intuition, so those things didn't happen. Your intuition guides you to all of the things that you need and want, so pay attention to it. The mantra for intuition is, I listen to my intuition as it leads me on my highest path. The journal prompt is, recall a time when you intuitively knew something was a bad idea but ignored your intuition. How can you learn from this experience? Paying attention to when you listen to your intuition, when you don't listen to your intuition, and the outcomes helps you know which part of you is talking and which part of you should actually be listening to. Okay. The next card is look for fairies. I like looking for fairies because they're fun. Of course, always be respectful and careful when doing anything with fairies or the fae because they can be tricky little people. Do more research before giving an offering, but in this self-care, looking for fairies is all about finding the fun, finding the little sparks of joy and inspiration around you. The mantra for look for fairies is, what I believe I see appear before my eyes. The journal prompt is, how do you think you can connect more with your childlike sense of wonder and keep open to life's infinite potential? Anything can happen, literally. Anything in this life can happen, especially if you believe and ask and want and are constantly moving toward it and following your intuition to guide you to those things that you want to happen. But it's up to you to take the time to do it. It's up to you to take the time to pay attention to those little nudges, those little sparks of inspiration. And if you decide not to pay attention to those things, of course you're going to go away from the things that your intuition or your higher self was guiding you to. So pay attention. It's out there. All the things that you want are out there, but you must do the work to go to it. The next card is alone time. I like alone time. It's one of my favorite times, period. It's my favorite. I just had alone time, just left from some alone time where I just finished my life purpose, life coaching certification because I finally took the time to be alone to finally finish it. And I enjoyed it. I went to a bookstore, which was my absolute favorite thing. And I got to sit there and read a book about Plato and some of his philosophies. And then I found a book on symbols and signs that are all throughout that have been all throughout our history as humans, that are put in front of us every day that we just don't even recognize or realize that are in front of us. So take time alone, because then you can go enjoy and explore your passions and all the things that you love and want to do. The mantra for a long time is, I make time to focus on myself. The journal prompt is, how does having alone time make you feel? What emotions and memories come up for you when you're alone? Sometimes a lot of people don't like being alone because it makes them think, and it reminds them of a lot of the things that they have gone through, been through, and it was hard. Or a lot of those memories are hard memories and you don't want to deal with them. But that just means that you need to take the time to heal and work on yourself and go to therapy if you need to. That can be something that you do for yourself. It may not be a long time because of course you'll be with your therapist, but it'll be time that you take away from the world, that you cut yourself off from the world, where you are nurturing and putting back into you so that you can live your best life and be happy within this life. There's no point in living life if you're not going to be happy. Go do what makes you happy. Go find the things that make you happy. Even if you work 50 hours a week, you have 10 minutes to do something to make you happy. Give yourself that time because you absolutely deserve it. And the last card is make a vision board. So if you join the 30-day self-care challenge in the Cultivating Self-Love Facebook group. The very last challenge is create a vision board for yourself. And creating that vision board, puts all of your hopes, dreams, wishes, wants, knowledge, everything right in front of your face, right where you can see it every day, all times, whenever you need to see it, because looking at that motivates you and re-inspires you to go after those things and do the things that you want to do. And a vision board doesn't have to be physical either. I made a vision board as the lock screen on my phone, and every time I open my phone or click to see the time on my phone, I see my vision board. I see what I'm working towards. I see what I said I wanted to do. I see my values, my goals, and it re-motivates me to keep pushing, especially through those hard times, those times where you're like, man, this is never gonna work. And then you look at your vision board and you're like, yeah, it's hard right now, but I'm working for something bigger. I know my purpose and I know why I started this. So I'm gonna keep pushing because I know that I did this for a bigger reason, a bigger purpose. It wasn't just because of this little tiny hard time. I'm not gonna let this little tiny hard time stop me from pushing towards all of my great goals and aspirations. So the mantra for Make a Vision Board is my dreams have come true. The journal prompt is what are 3 things you want to manifest in your life? What are they? Do you know? Can you write them down? Have you thought about what you want to manifest in your life? Have you taken the time to create goals? Think about your aspirations, reassess your belief system? Why not? I think you should do that. It really helps you clarify and make better decisions for your life, so you can get out of those same cycles that you keep finding yourself in. And with that, I send you all the peace and love. I send you all the peace, love, and light. And I hope that this video helped you. And if it did help you in any way, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Have a great one.